I believe we are live. Happy Super Tuesday, Topical Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. Steve Sipress here. And if you followed my message yesterday, we were just rudely, suddenly just cut off near the end. So I'm going to finish up the Direct Mail Monday presentation, three last direct mail pieces to cover. But first, just a little bit. You know me, if you've been following me for any time, you know how I feel about politics. I look at it like sports. I don't care who you root for. I don't care who wins or loses because I'm an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs, it really does not matter who's in the Congress, the government, the this, the that, the president, the representatives, the park commissioner. Like, give me a break. We're entrepreneurs. We can find opportunities anywhere. We can capitalize. And no matter who is holding us back, helping us move forward, none of that matters as far as being a business owner. Now, some of the issues might matter to you personally in your personal life, but as far as a business owner, you just can't get caught up in who's winning or losing any kind of political deal. Not to mention that this year, it's like watching a game towards the end of the season where both the teams have already clinched their whatevers. Like everyone knows, this Super Tuesday, however many 10, 20, 30, I don't know, however many primary elections are taking place today, doesn't matter. The whole thing is locked up. There's and it's pretty much like two incumbents until, of course, one of them is replaced, which will be happening later this year because clearly the party is not going to allow that guy to run. I don't even know if he knows what running is. Unfortunately, he's not doing too well, and it's getting worse all the time. But anyway, that's enough about politics. Doesn't matter. As a business owner, you make your future. And if you wallow around in, gee, unfortunately, this guy's not in office, or she's not, or I wanted a different something, or whatever, like, you're just taking time away from getting to work, finding opportunities, presenting solutions to the right people at the right time in the right way, and making money. And if you want more help with that, go to thewowstrategy.com. The Wow Strategy works. It's the key to advertising and marketing success, which is the key to growing your business. Go there. I got free trainings for you. You can even get on my calendar. I'll help you out a little more. Anyway, that's it for Topical Tuesday. I'm going to finish up now for Direct Mail Monday. We were rudely interrupted at the end of this postcard about attention timeshare owners, which is addressed to a previous occupant of the home my beautiful wife Michelle and I are in. We don't own a timeshare, but I have a feeling this person did and got on this list. And as a bonus for attending this seminar held at the vaunted Comfort Inn, which we talked about yesterday, is nowhere to host an event if you want to attract upscale people. But the bonus is a $100 gift card just for attending. So just for attending, you receive a $100 gift card. Should have used the word free in there, the most powerful word in all of advertising and marketing. Should have thrown that in your free bonus. Receive a free $100 gift card just for attending this free seminar. Could have used it 3 times there. They used it 0. Moving on, the next one is also for timeshare owners to recover 100% of your timeshare's purchase price, with some scales there, which I think connote the scales of justice. Like, you want justice. You're invited to the event with the variable printing, so the name comes out there at the top, blank, you're invited. Okay, that's good. Using the person's first name, using the you're invited with an exclamation. This is all about getting people to event. This one, it's not at some ridiculous place like the Comfort Inn. This one, oh, it's at the Holiday Inn. Pretty much no difference. What are you doing? This is Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona. There are so many upscale resorts, hotels, and you could have events in there that would just scream, wow, we want to attract the very best people. We have the very best information. We're the very best, I don't know, law firm or whatever firm this is that provides this service of helping people get out of their timeshare. And there must be a little competition going on with previous postcard people, because this one, for attending, you get the $100 gift card, dining gift card, and a $50 in cash. So you still get the $100 gift card. You also get $50 in cash. So if you go to both, you're going to come away with $200 in gift cards, $50 in cash, and hopefully between the two, you're going to find out how to get out of your timeshare. This, besides using the word free, under the topics of discussion, very smart, they use the word free and no obligation. So if you want to say complimentary or no obligation or that nonsense, please don't say it instead of free. Free is the most powerful word in all of advertising and marketing. A lot of business owners think, when they do the marketing, oh, but complimentary or no obligation, so much more sophisticated than free. Yeah, but it's less powerful. So here, if you really want to use the weaker words like no obligation or complimentary, but they use free also. Don't neglect the word free. Here's another powerful word to use in your advertising and marketing: guaranteed. How to access guaranteed savings above and beyond your current timeshare benefits. Guaranteed. Another huge word. Find out a way to use it in your advertising and marketing. You might be in an industry that doesn't allow you to guarantee results like the medical or the legal industry, but you can guarantee other things even in those industries. I have all my attorneys, doctors guarantee things like you won't be in the waiting room. We'll see you on time. We'll never bump your appointment. For a lawyer, we guarantee no legal mumbo jumbo, no legalese. You'll understand exactly what's going on with your case. We guarantee to call you back within 6 business hours of your call. You can guarantee a lot of things no matter what industry you're in. Please don't use it as an excuse and go, Steve, I can't guarantee I'm a lawyer. Like, come on now. Use that word. Next, only 2 left. This one, my beautiful wife Michelle took her mom to the casino. My mom likes playing the slot machines for her birthday, and I guess my beautiful wife Michelle signed up for something because this is interesting to me. She got this March bonus offers. So it's not really an event, but I'm going to share what's on the back, which to me is an event. But it kind of tells you that maybe every month we're going to get a bunch of offers. So that way you're conditioning your list to look for your message, to look forward to, hey, I wonder what the bonus is this month. I wonder what the offers are this month or this quarter or this year or whatever it is you do. When you do regular things, you can condition your list, your tribe, your herd, your followers, whatever you want to call it, to look for information from you. So it's definitely something you want to do, is be consistent. And this is interesting. This is $20 in free play in the casino and a 159, I guess it would say one night, but $159 hotel stay. Is it 1 week? 1 month? Well, it's valid only on one day, on leap day. So obviously we received this like a week or 2 ago. That's interesting to me. How big is the hotel? How many of these do they mail out? Like, everybody can only use it that one day, and then the free play is only valid the next day, March 1st. So you have to stay there that night. Then you can use your $20 the next day. So you get the free hotel room, you play the next day. That seems to me like an overload. I don't know how big any hotel is. Every hotel has a finite amount of space. Maybe they would put you up in another hotel once they're fully booked, or maybe they would say, okay, you can come tomorrow since we're fully booked, or so. Just interesting to me that they do their marketing this way. It's basically an event that the first day of the month is the free play day, that thousands of people or hundreds of people or however many people are going to get $20 in free play, and that's the night that however many people are going to get a free hotel room. Very interesting. We finish up with the best piece of all of them, and it should be, because it's from a marketing company, which is owned by one of the sharpest marketers in the world, Russell Brunson. It's the Magnetic Marketing Super Conference. Now, I attended back when this was a company called GKIC, did the Super Conference with Bill Glazer and Dan Kennedy. That was the G and the K. This one now, they renamed the company Magnetic Marketing since Bill Glazer left the company, and then the later buyer, I believe it was Adam Whitty, renamed the company after Dan Kennedy's flagship product, Magnetic Marketing. So now that's the name of the company. And for the first time in, I don't know, 8 or 10 years, they're hosting a super conference. I went to like 15 or 20 of their events in a row. They used to have 2 a year, sometimes more. This one is interesting to me because it's the same copy as they had for their event, I think it was in January, maybe '08, called The Phenomenon. How to achieve more in the next 12 months than you did in the previous 12 years. And there's the copy there. You can't read it while I'm holding up the camera for you, but how to achieve more wealth, more income, more fun, more prosperity, more financial security, prominent sales, blah, blah. How to have a better next 12 months than you had the last 12 years all put together. And here are lots of bonuses. Look at all these bonus gifts. So this is what you want to do. If you want to fill a room, you want to attract people to come to your events, you want to give relevant bonuses. And if people want to come to a marketing conference to learn how to market their business better and to grow and to make more money and to get more clients, patients, customers, members, whatever it is to each attendee. And they're using, there it is, they know, they're using the most powerful word in all of advertising and marketing, free, in red, in bold, with an exclamation point at each bullet point. Free previous super conference recordings for 12 years. And they're putting in a value. $4,000 value. Free info summit. That's the second event they would have every year, filled with strategies, blah, blah, blah. That's a $3,000 value. And a free Day with Dan recording from a funnel hacking live event. That's a $3,000 value. So this costs them basically nothing. In fact, if they deliver them online, it costs them basically nothing, a little bit of bandwidth to deliver the recordings of events, which people now perceive has a tremendous value. If I didn't make it to one of those events, seeing the recordings, these are 3 or 4 day events. It's a lot of recordings. It's a lot of good stuff. Some of it might have been timely, topical. It's out of date now. If they talked about websites that don't exist or tactics that don't work anymore or whatever. But if they talk about strategies and basic principles of advertising, marketing, business growth, those never change. Human behavior psychology never changes. Those principles, if that's what you teach, like I do, the pillars, the successful principles that never change about how to get people to do what you want them to do, preferably because they want to do it for their benefit. Earlier we talked about elections and the government who gets people to do what they want because of force, right? If you don't do this, you go to jail. If you don't do this, the IRS comes after you if you don't pay your tax. That's force. We don't have force of government behind us. We got to get people to do what we want them to do, ideally because they want to do it, because we get really good at explaining to them why they should do something for their benefit. So there's going to be a ton of great stuff in there. Plus, there's going to be book signings with Dan Kennedy, Russell Brunson, which they put the value on of that one. Oh, can you see it? Book signing, priceless. We can't even put a value on that one. And then they have a deadline here to create some urgency. Reserve your seats before April 10th. They have a great URL, thesuperconference.com with the capital letters, so you can see the different words. Doesn't all run together with small letters or all big letters and all caps, where it just runs together. This is easily to read, easily to remember. So you just go right there. They even have a little arrow as if somebody hand drew it. They have a QR code that I believe would take you right to that website as well, so you can register. And I believe I saw something on here about there's also a discounted ticket. No, it's, according to this, says if you register before April 10th, then you get all the bonuses. So this is what's known as, or what I call, disappearing bonuses. You can do that to create urgency, right? You have to do it by a certain date because, not that the price is changing or not that the seats will sell out, just that you will miss out on bonuses. They will disappear. And then you have session 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Dan Kennedy doing 5 sessions to anybody that knows anything about business growth, advertising, marketing. They know Dan Kennedy is one of the geniuses of that, one of the leaders in the whole field for the last 40 years or so. So that could be real powerful. And then if we open this up, you see you can do this as well. You mail, instead of an oversized postcard where you just get 2 sides, why not have it fold? Put the little tabs on it, so now you get double the real estate to sell, convince why people should attend your event. So use all the space you can to convince people to attend. Dear human business owner, beep, bop, boop, this part was written with AI. That's funny. AI is like the hottest thing. All business owners need to be using AI. And so blah, 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 blah. See you in Dallas, Dan Kennedy. So anyone that's interested would not only read all of this, they go to the website, read every word there. If they're thinking about putting in the time, energy, and money, I mean, 3, 4 days away from the family, away from the business that you're running, the money that it costs, not only for the ticket to attend the event, but the airfare, hotel, the cabs or Ubers back and forth to the airport, food while you're there. There's a lot of time, money being invested here. Not a lot of money, but time and money is being invested. And so you've got to do your best to convince people why they should attend your event versus doing anything else, including doing nothing at all, staying at home. And this one, of all the pieces we got, does the very best job of getting right to their target audience. I believe this is mailed out to people that already know and trust and at least like, if not love, Dan Kennedy. That's what this would not go to, anyone in the neighborhood or just any business owner at all. Would go Dan Kennedy, Schmanity, and they would not respond to this, not nearly as well as people like me. I mean, for a while, I was the #1 certified Dan Kennedy business advisor. So clearly, it's very smart to come to me. I've shared meals with Dan and hung out with Dan and gotten be in very small groups and coaching groups in a room of a dozen people or so learning from Dan. I've been in big rooms with 1,000 people learning from Dan. Dan is my #1 mentor in advertising and marketing, among many. And so many of the students are also great teachers and coaches, helpers to business owners in advertising and marketing. So I'm the right person to send something to that talks about Dan, photos of Dan, photos of Dan's products, blah, blah, blah. Maybe one last time to go see Dan. He's retired more often than Muhammad Ali did back in the day. Anyway, so I will delve into this and we'll check it out. So that concludes yesterday's Direct Mail Monday episode that was so rudely interrupted near the end. And it concludes today's Topical Tuesday message as well. Thanks for being here today or watching on the replay. And I will catch you back again tomorrow with some internet money-making advice because it'll be World Wide Web Wednesday. We'll catch you then. Got to click this twice. Over and out. Bye-bye.